The conversation offers an intimate look into Kimbal Musk's life, entrepreneurial journey, his deep love for food, his relationship with his brother Elon Musk, and how creativity, family, and purpose intersect in his work. This is a summary of Kimbal Musk, The Art of Cooking, Tesla, SpaceX, Zip2, and Family from the Fridman podcast, where we break down the key insights, ideas, and takeaways from this content, giving you the gist so you can decide if you want the rest. The full summary is available on perfectsummary.com, and you can listen to the podcast Perfect Summary on all major platforms or watch it on YouTube at @official Perfect Summary. The discussion explores the emotional and philosophical role of food in human connection and creativity, how early ventures like Zip2 laid the groundwork for a life of bold innovation, the brotherhood between Kimbal and Elon Musk, marked by deep love, mutual respect, and shared challenges. Kimbal's philosophy on food and connection. At the heart of Kimbal Musk's world is food, not just as sustenance, but as a creative, communal, and deeply emotional force. He emphasizes how cooking is one of the last physical acts of creation most people engage in regularly. It brings people together, creating connections and memories. He draws a distinction between transactional food, like fast food or prepackaged meals, and real food, made with intention, using wholesome ingredients, and rooted in community. Kimbal's vision is to reconnect communities with real food through his initiatives like the Kitchen Restaurant Group and Big Green, which builds learning gardens in schools. He passionately believes that when children plant food, they are more likely to eat it, and this simple act can shift an entire generation's relationship with healthy eating. From South Africa to Silicon Valley, Kimbal reflects on his upbringing in South Africa alongside Elon. Their family was entrepreneurial, with a mother who was a dietitian and model, and a father who was an engineer. This environment laid the foundation for both brothers' curiosity and drive. After immigrating to Canada and then the US, Kimbal and Elon launched Zip2 during the early dot-com boom. Kimbal describes the startup as a directory meets map platform that helped newspapers go digital. He handled the business side while Elon focused on coding. Despite facing immense pressure, sleepless nights, and a culture of intense hustle, Kimbal remembers it as a thrilling time. They ultimately sold Zip2 to Compaq, giving them their first big financial success. The deep bond between Kimbal and Elon. Throughout the conversation, Kimbal shares heartfelt moments about his relationship with Elon. He describes their connection as rooted in deep love and mutual support. When Elon was going through tough times with Tesla or SpaceX, Kimbal would often be a source of emotional grounding. One particularly touching moment came when Lex asked if Elon knew how much Kimbal loved him. Kimbal answered emotionally, saying he tells Elon all the time. He acknowledged that both of them have walked incredibly challenging paths, but always find strength in each other. That brotherly love, said Kimbal, is unconditional. He also discussed the toll Elon's intense schedule and pressure have taken on him. Kimbal sees his role as being someone Elon can talk to not just as a colleague, but as a brother, someone who sees the person, not just the visionary. Surviving 9/11 and finding his culinary calling. A pivotal moment in Kimbal's life was surviving the 9/11 attacks. He was in New York City when it happened, and the experience deeply shook him. It prompted an existential shift. He no longer wanted to pursue just tech and business for its own sake. Instead, he asked himself, "What brings me joy?" The answer was cooking. Kimbal went to culinary school and started building food-related ventures with the same level of intensity he brought to tech. But this time, the mission was different. It wasn't about scale or disruption. It was about impact, joy, and community. Food as the great connector and equalizer. Kimbal sees food as a way to bridge socioeconomic divides. In underserved neighborhoods, his food initiatives plant gardens and create farm-to-table experiences. His nonprofit Big Green works with schools to integrate gardening into education. He views food as a tool to restore dignity and empowerment, especially in communities where healthy choices are rare or inaccessible. Cooking, he argues, is the act of saying, "I care about you." Reflections on Elon, AI, and the future. Lex and Kimbal touch briefly on AI and Elon's concern about its existential risks. While Kimbal doesn't engage deeply in the AI space, he shares Elon's belief that we need to be cautious and thoughtful. But for Kimbal, the most important future is one where humans stay connected through food, emotion, and care. He wants a world where people don't lose the ability to sit around a table and share a meal. In that, he sees hope. The power of presence and gratitude. One recurring theme in the conversation is presence. Kimbal believes being present with your family, with your community, with your food is a radical act in today's distracted world. He practices gratitude, focuses on joy, and encourages others to find meaning not in status or money, but in love and creativity. He's not against ambition. After all, he's helped launch and lead multiple successful ventures, but he's for balance. He wants people to feel connected, not just to technology or productivity, but to each other. Closing thoughts. Purpose over prestige. Kimbal Musk is a rare blend of tech entrepreneur and soulful food advocate. His journey reflects a conscious decision to choose meaning over money, to value connection over conquest. Through his work, he hopes to inspire others to embrace food as a form of love, a form of resistance against apathy, and a path toward healing for individuals, communities, and the world. That's a wrap on Kimbal Musk, the art of cooking, Tesla, SpaceX, Zip2, and family. If you found this summary valuable, make sure to follow, subscribe, and come back for more in-depth breakdowns of content brought to you by PerfectSummary.com. And don't forget to check out the Perfect Summary podcast, available everywhere, and our YouTube channel at Official Perfect Summary.